Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Miss Skin Deep, with another video. This video is going to be a little bit different, guys. If you watched my last video, you know that I put in a response to the viral video that was going on about a woman who called into a quote-unquote dating coach, Kevin Samuels' podcast. That video went viral and it kind of struck the nerve of quite a few people, both men and women. I posted a question on here saying, do you think that he was wrong? And I received quite a few different messages from both men and women that I found quite interesting. This video may be triggering to some, but definitely it will be uplifting to others. So you guys just stand back and let's get at it. As I sat back and I read the comments, I found it quite interesting that most of the comments were geared towards race. That, many of the men felt that this is what's becoming of the black woman. This is what the black woman deserves. This is brought on the black woman by how she behaves and how she acts and, how she thinks she's better than the next. And so many of the men felt that this woman had it coming to her. They felt that she thought because she was better than everyone else that she had it coming to her. And I just got the sense that black men are just tired. Black women are just tired. But when we have people such as Kevin Samuels, and there are many others out there in the YouTube world that are like him, teaching that the black woman is negative, that the black woman is a gold digger, that the black woman is a bad mother, that the black woman over an age of 35 is no longer, a good value, that the black woman who has a child is no longer useful. When you have been pumped all of these things in your head, why would you think that the black woman is any value to you? And sadly enough, these are black men with these ideas. These are black men who have black mothers. And I question them, what are your thoughts about your own mother? I question their upbringing. I also saw many other videos from this man where he talks about single mothers and how they are raising black boys. And he blames that. He blames the woman. He blames the black woman on the reason why these black men are turning out to be the way that they are. Not that they have an absence of a father or an absence of a male figure or haven't gone out and sought counseling just the way that he has told the black woman to go out and do. There's a lot of issues here and there's a lot of reasons for these issues, but like in the video, we all have options. There's options for both the men and the women. And we have seen it time and time again where the men have dated out. That's an option for you. I'm totally for people dating and marrying the people who love them back. And I mentioned in my last video that black women have options. They don't have to just date black men. It's not the end of the world, black men, just because you don't want the black women. If you are taught and you are trained and you are out there seeking information and seeking help and advice from someone such as Samuels, then go ahead and do that. But there are options for women like this woman that was on the video. She doesn't have to settle for a black man. She doesn't have to settle for, someone who is not going to accept her child. There are men out there who will date her for who she is, as I have said in my last video. There are men out there who are of other races who will date her and accept her for who she is. Black men started dating outside of their race long time ago. A very, very long time ago. But when black women started jumping on the same boat and said, okay, well, if you don't want us, then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go out and we're going to date outside of our race. Now, all of a sudden, it's an issue. Now, all of a sudden, You know, if a black woman's not wanted by a black man, she's gonna die alone. If she's not accepted by a quote unquote 6-figure earning high value black man, she's gonna die alone. That's the end of all for her. Where do you guys get this? Where do you guys get this thinking that just because you do not want her, that's the end for her? That's the end of all for her. That she's no longer a need or a necessity or value, that no one's gonna want her. Quiet as it's kept, fellas. There are plenty of men out there who would want her that is a different race. And I know it gets under your skin to hear that. And I know that it strikes your nerves to hear that, or to feel that you're being replaced by a different race. But just the same as you have dated outside of your race, that's an option for a black woman. And we've seen it time and time again. And I'm bringing this up because somebody brought this up in the comment section. And how dare you feel or think that black women don't have the same options as black men do to date out or even date up? We've seen it. I've just proven it. And those weren't even celebrities. These are celebrities. Royalty. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. And my two favorites, Cameron and Lauren Hamilton. These two did not meet the conventional way, and yet they found love, and it's working.
For a long time. Does that mean that there's something wrong with me? What do you think?
No, child, because I was single for a long time, okay? I was single for a few years, actually, before Cameron came into my life. So I don't think that being single always means that it's something bad.
Right.
I think that sometimes spending time alone with yourself helps you to realize, like, what it is that you want. And also I think that it's important to really work on you so that you're prepared when that person comes into your life. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to be single for a long time, as long as, you know, you're working on you and you're happy. Now there is a second part of this question. It says, I've been single for a long time and have had a lot of failed dates.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The same thing was happening with me. So I will say this. Sometimes you have to analyze the common denominator.
Okay.
Like, what's going on? Is it the men that I'm dating or women that I'm dating?
Right.
Or maybe it's something that I'm doing that I don't realize that I'm doing on all of these dates that's causing them to fail. So I think that also being single is a good time to kind of sit back and analyze and think about what's going on. Is it you or is it them?
So that reminds me of my own situation prior to meeting you. I was going kind of with the more quantity over quality approach in terms of going on a lot of dates.
Cameron was in these streets, y'all.
Wasn't like that.
In these streets.
I was going on the dates, right? I was going on the first dates and I was going on these first dates and I was just finding it wasn't a match like almost immediately. I was kind of pulling the trigger on setting these dates up super quickly because, you know, I was lonely. I wanted to find someone who was a good match. And instead of spending the time to kind of first get to know them, I was just like, you know what?
Smash and dash.
No. Babe.
Smash and dash.
No smash and dash. I was just getting to know him on the first date and finding out I probably should have just talked it out online before even setting up the date.
Taking a little bit more time before you actually went to the next level and met up with people, because you didn't have that much in common for real.
Right.
And that's advice from someone who has lived it. Advice that can be used, that's positive. So ladies, next time you run into this,
and you're making, I mean, I don't want to have to go there, but when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in
Well, then you're
control.
then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
Because an entrepreneur, businesswoman, mother of one who is still very young cannot think highly of herself because she is a six-figure earning woman and has an awesome career and a future, bright future ahead of her, can't think highly of herself and want more for herself. She has to date down and think, you know, that she's not worthy of someone of high value.
I will always love you how I do. I let go. Impossible. Oh my God! You better kill it. You better kill it. Show me something.
So I like to consider myself the total package. And what I mean by that is you don't need a home girl. You don't need a girl best friend. You don't need sis. Me and you both know I got 13 different motherfuckers working up here. Just tell me which one you want me to bring out today, babe, and I got you.
But when you see a white man with a sister, oh, they get the baddest sister they got in town. Oh, white boys don't fuck around. When they get a sister, they get a sister. And they be walking holding hands. Goddamn right, I got her.
So there you have it, dear black ladies, my black sisters. You do not have to change who you are. You do not have to change your hair. You do not have to change your hair texture. It is not about your skin complexion. You can wear your fake eyelashes. You can wear your makeup. You can dress up, dress down. You don't have to change your voice. You can be just who you are. And there is a man out there who will love you for just who you are. You can have your ice cream and you can eat it too, sister. So don't settle for those dusties, for those men who are not confident in themselves, who go out and seek advice from narcissists such as you know who, Samuels, but he's neither here nor there. He can't even be verified. But anyways, listen to people who can give you real advice, like Lauren and Cameron, who are married, and a lot of these other couples that are happy, that are showing that they are smiling, they're bright, they have a great aura about them, and they are letting love win. So ladies, don't settle for dusties. Just date up, date out, do whatever makes you happy, and find success in doing it. So this has been my video, guys. Once again, for all those who are out there who are watching, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And it has been your girl, Miss Skin Deep, once again.